Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome to my live. Welcome on this Saturday night. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let's see if we can get a. Where is the. Welcome in. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Don. I am 61 years old and I am from the great state of Pennsylvania. Um, 37 years in a factory has brought me to this point. I spent 37 years, and they weren't bad years. The problem was I need to get rid of problem. Problem was I had no freedom, guys. Um, I was working 60 and 70 hours a week, uh, 7 days, and I realized that if I didn't make a change, if I didn't find another way to make an income, that I was going to be stuck inside those factory walls into my 70s, or until I just couldn't do the work anymore. So I decided when I was 59 years old, I looked around and I got into a lot of things, a lot of garbage, a lot of things that just flat out took my money. And um, I finally found, after a lot of lost money and a lot of lost time, I found a program that just checked off all my boxes, everything that I wanted. And at 59, going on 60 years old, when I actually started this program, I've been doing it for almost 2 years now. I'll be 62 in September. Um, this has been life changing. Um, so anybody, I mean, anybody out there, I pretty much, I can resonate with, and I can talk to the guys that are over 40, 50 years old, and they realize after spending all those times working 9 to 5s or 10, 12-hour days or whatever it is, that they were going to be stuck, and they have no plans for the future, no plans for retirement, except just to work until they get where they till they die, until they just can't work anymore. This program changes all that. This program gives you a hope for the future. This program gives you a retirement where you can just enjoy yourself. The program takes about 2 hours a day, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. And it runs on automation 24/7 in the background when you're not working. So I'm going to give you a little, a few slides here, a little bit of a slideshow. It'll help me explain in more detail what this is about and how it works. So when you come in, do me a favor, let me know where you're coming from. And if you're not following me already, hit the subscribe button there um, on my YouTube. And also, I'm doing this on Instagram too. So follow me on Instagram if you would, because in a lot of cases, not all the cases, but in a lot of cases on Instagram, I can't respond to you if you're not following me. Okay. So it helps a great deal if you'd follow me when you ask for information. That way I can respond, and there's no issue with Instagram. And also the stream at the top there, at any time, if you want to just put that link in your browser, enter your email address at that link, you'll see a picture of me standing in front of a tree. And beside that, you enter your email address. Just at any time, enter your email address at that link. I'll send you a free blueprint. It'll give you an overview of what this is about, totally free. It doesn't cost you anything to look at it. Okay. Or you can get your phone out and use your camera on your phone. Sorry, I'll have to turn that off. Bear with me here a second. Sorry about that. Um, you can hit the QR code over there with your phone, the camera, and you can push that button. It'll take you right to the page. And just enter your email address, guys. That's all it takes. You're not committing to anything. I'm just going to give you a free blueprint to look over what I'm doing, what I've been doing for the last 2 years. That's going to enable me to retire my wife and myself before I'm 65. Um, so, yeah, now that that's done, all that preliminary stuff is over. And that's why it says from factory to freedom, guys. I spent 37, almost 38 years in the factory. And like I said, it wasn't bad work and it wasn't bad pay. The bad part is no freedom. I worked all those years, basically my oldest daughters, my only two daughters. I now have six grandkids, two boys and four girls. And I prayed to God that I would be able to watch them grow up, go to their sporting events, be a present grandfather, and not like my daughters. I was working all the time. They saw me between, and when I was getting up from work, because I work third shift a lot, when I was getting up to go to work, sometimes they were already in bed. I'd see them in the morning, sometimes before school. But it's no way to live, guys. In this program, that's what it does. It gives you your freedom back, enables you to just live life. Okay. And you don't have to quit your job. I haven't quit my job yet. Okay. This is going to allow me to retire before I'm 65. And that's the goal. I'm 61. I'll be 62 in September. Okay. I haven't quit yet. I've just been off work on rotator cuff recovery. But you don't have to quit your job. We have thousands of people that are in this community that are doing this as a side hustle until they get it established. And there are so many that within 6 to 8 months, sometimes a year, they replace their job. Yes, it does happen. It can happen. We can't promise that, but yes, it's all in what you want to put into it. But that being said, moving right along here, unless you're not familiar with this, when I first saw this slide, it amazed me, and I did a Google check for this, and you can check it out as well. And there might even be more now, because this is a couple weeks old. There are 5.3 billion people on social media every single day, and to me, it's still mind blowing. 5.3 billion, and on average, those people are scrolling 2 hours a day, and they're not working. They're scrolling, and that's just average. So there's people that are scrolling longer than that. And with social media, I'm just trying to give you an overview, give you an idea. I know you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, whatever, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what the social media space is about and how huge it is. It's not getting any smaller. It's skyrocketed in just the 2 years I've been in this. It's projected by the end of 2026 that there's going to be $6.3 trillion made in online sales. 6.3 trillion. And the program that I'm in, the program that I've been talking to you about here so far, the program takes 2 hours a day. Now, like I said, I was working 10, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I'm no longer working overtime. I'm no longer working. I'm cut back now. I'm still working, but I've cut back to 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. And eventually, when I get things paid off, I will be cutting back to just doing this 2 hours a day. So millions are actively searching for ways to earn from home. The audience that needs this solution is larger now than at any point in history. This is a beginner-friendly system, guys, and that's one of the things that checked off the boxes, like I said, for me. I wasn't a tech guy. I spent 37 years, like I said, working in a factory. And to give you a little bit of a backstory real quick, I went to Bible college out of high school, graduated from a Christian school, went to a Bible college. I spent a year there, and I realized after a year there that I needed discipline. I needed something more. So I went in the military. And I found discipline, believe me. If you have been in the military or know people that have been in the military, you'll get your full of discipline when you get to the military. But I left there and I did some odd jobs and I started some odd places or whatever. And I got married and I needed to make more money to start a family. So I started in the factory. Not long after that, almost 38 years in the factory. We've been married. It'll be 41. It was just 41 years. So yes, after that many years in the factory, and feeling like actually realizing when I was 59 years old that I was going to be stuck inside that factory, I decided to find another way. And I found this program. And like I said, it checked off all the boxes. I had no tech skills. I needed something that I could do that it was already created. This program is already created. It's a digital e-learning program. It's already created. All I had to do is one small investment, one time, and then just plug into the system. This beginner-friendly system, there's 3 steps basically. One system, income basically on autopilot. 24/7. Like I said, there's an automation. Step one, the offer. It's a proven digital product. No need to build anything. Like I said, you don't have to build anything from scratch. It's already created. It's completely done for you. Step two, the audience. You're looking at the audience now. 5.3 billion people on social media. That's the audience. You don't have to pay for advertising. Okay. This program teaches you how to market without paying for advertising. I did a little bit of that. I dabbled, like I said, when I was 59, I started looking into things, and I did a little bit of Facebook advertising for direct marketing, and I lost my shirt, guys. I made some money, but the ad spend took all that profit away, and then some. So yes, you don't want to have to pay for ads. This program teaches you how to do everything organically. And the automation, step three, the automation is where it's at. The capture pages, email sequences run 24/7, converting strangers into buyers while you live your life. So like I said, the program takes you 2 hours a day. Sometimes it takes more, sometimes less, but about 2 hours a day. But the automation keeps working 24/7, even while you're sleeping, even while you're golfing, while you're with your grandkids, while you're on vacation. The automation still keeps working. The 2-hour daily workflow. This is basically, in a nutshell, what I do 2 hours a day, guys. It's very easy. Like I said, the program teaches you what you need to do. You don't have to guess. You don't have to try to figure it out. The program teaches you what you need to do on a daily basis for 2 hours. Okay. The first 30 minutes. And this can vary. Okay. You can do it how you want to do it, but it varies. It just gives you a guide on what you can do. Copy and paste free ads. Distribute to thousands of high traffic global websites. Just take 30 minutes. And the ads that you place, you are given the ads, given the copy on what to put, where to put it, when to put, what to say. Okay. You're not doing this on your own, guys. Everything, like I said, it's done for you. If you can copy, paste, and post, you can do this. 60 minutes, create 3 pieces of content. Film simple 7-second to 60-second videos for one platform. Now, I'll be honest, it says one platform. I've been doing this for 2 years, so I use Instagram, I use TikTok, I use YouTube, okay? And some I use Facebook. Now, when you first start, they want you to try to use one platform, which I did, and just grow on one platform, get used to one platform. And if you look at either my Instagram or my YouTube videos, a lot of them are just a few seconds, okay? They're not very long. I have some talking head where I speak maybe a minute or two, and you don't have to do that. You do not have to put your face on camera. You don't have to make videos. There are thousands of people in this program that do what's called faceless marketing. That's also taught inside this program, okay? 30 minutes, just community engagement. Respond to comments. Somebody gets back to you, respond to them. Either in emails or DMs, however you want to do it, okay? The total time is 2 hours, a blueprint for staying consistent without burnout. The program is designed so you don't do too much. You don't spend all day. You don't cram too much information at too much time, or you just get burnt out, guys. This is structured so even you're learning and earning at the same time. So it's 2 hours a day, and just follow that structure. That's all it takes. Now, the economics. I didn't talk to you yet about the 100% profit. And this is one of the things that checked off my boxes. It's not only a done for you e-learning digital program that you don't have to create. You also make 100% profit when you make a sale. Blows my mind, right, guys? It's mind blowing. Something that you don't have to create and you make 100% profit. Let me give you a real quick example. I wrote a book and I published it on Amazon. I wrote the book, okay? It's called The Power of Prayer. You can go check it out if you want. I'm not trying to sell it. I mean, actually, you can download it digitally for free if you want. The Power of Prayer by Donald Schaefer. When Amazon sells a copy of that paperback for like $20, I make like $2. 2% I actually wrote the book, and I make a very tiny percentage of the profit on that book. This program, I did not have to create anything, but when I make a sale, I make 100% profit. So here's a little bit of a traditional business compared to an e-learning, digital e-learning program. Traditional business, you have your revenue. Once you make a sale, once you have your revenue, you've got to take out manufacturing, shipping and fulfillment costs, platform fees, software subscriptions. By the time that you're done, you're looking at 10 to 20%. Okay. With a digital e-learning program, the revenue is yours. When you make a sale, you make 100% profit because the asset is digital and the system has zero monthly expenses. Every dollar generated goes directly into your ecosystem. You scale instantly from $100 days into $1,400 days without increasing your overhead, guys. It's just that simple. Now, I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. This is new since I started. When I started, we did not have the bundle pack. That didn't exist, okay? The $900 level was the highest that we had. The bundle pack is now a few months old. The bundle pack, you not only have 5 income streams from the 1, 3, 6, 9, and the $1,400, you have 10 income streams now because you have 2 programs in one. There's an English and a Spanish version. So when you buy into that's the most popular, and that's why, because when you buy in at the $1,400 level, when you make a sale of 1, 3, 6, 9, or $1,400 in English or Spanish, you make 100% profit of that amount. That's 10 income streams, guys, with one investment, one program that you didn't have to create. You make a sale, you make 100% profit. Mind blowing, right? Right. This is not MLM. This is not network marketing. There's no upline, no downline. When you make a sale, it's 100% profit. It's that simple. Okay. Step-by-step affiliate marketing and UGC training, done for you funnels and email sequences, AI content training, and chat GPT prompts. Guys, unless you're living under a rock, AI is huge. AI is getting bigger and bigger. Okay. Some people say too big. If you use it correctly, AI can be a game changer. This program teaches you how to use AI to create your content, not as in fake AI robots, but as in to create your content, create the words, create things that will help people get drawn to you. Okay. And their 6- and 7-figure scaling roadmap is included in this program. One of the best things about this that I've found, and like I said, in about 2 years that I've been in this, one of the best things that I found, hey, Kenneth, welcome in. Welcome. You guys have any questions while we're doing this, just put them there in the chat and I'll try to get to them after we're done. JG, welcome in. I'm trying to simulcast this right now on YouTube and on Instagram, so bear with me. One of the big things, like I said, about this program, when I first saw it, when I first got into it, because I was in other programs that basically just ghosted you. They would sell you something and then you were on your own to figure it out. You might have got a week or 2 of training, but that's basically it. After almost 2 years of being in this program, I still get on live trainings today. Every week, there's at least 2 weekly live trainings where you can ask questions. Hey, Kelly, welcome in. Welcome in. There's live trainings, and now the membership is wrong. This is a little bit older, a couple weeks old. We now have over 61,000 members in our community. Okay. And I think there's a little over 30 million that has been made collectively inside the community. And when you join this, okay, when you get into this program, you come into this digital growth community for free. This is part of it. You can get the school program app on your cell phone, your computer, whatever, and you can have live access to that every single day. It doesn't go anywhere. Whenever you need, like I said, with over 61 million people or 61,000 people, I'm sorry, there's always somebody online, always somebody there, because we're global. We have 30 people in South Africa that are millionaires because of this program. The program is global. So it doesn't matter where you're at in the country, where you're at in the world. when you get inside the school or inside the digital growth community on school, there's always somebody on. So if you have a question, you can ask the question. It'll get answered within probably an hour, if that even. Okay. And anybody that gets into the program with me, I also bring them into my own community, which I'll show you here real quick. This is my community. And I know it says $7 right now, but it's not. When you get in, I will bring you in for free. And this is a faith-based community, okay? Now, don't let that throw you. It doesn't matter what your faith is or whatever. Anybody is welcome into the community, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a believer or whatever. I do not, turn my back on anyone. I put daily scripture on here. Hey, Thrasher, welcome in. I put daily scripture on here, and we have members that we talk to each other, and just there's a way that you can connect with me 24/7 here in the community as well. And anybody that gets into the program with me, I bring them into my own community, and you have access to me, live Zoom calls. Anytime you need help, I can get on a one-on-one with you, get you through what you're going through, whatever the need. Okay. So again, you're never alone. Now, step one with this digital offer type of thing, the right offer. Traditional e-commerce, you have manufacturing, inventory storage, you have shipping and logistics, customer returns, and then the tiny profit margins. With MMR digital products, now MMR simply means master resale rights. When you invest in this program, you have what's called master resale rights. That's where the 100% profit comes in. The master resale rights gives you the ability to sell this program just as if you created it. Okay. You can look that up, whatever. It's on the up and up. This is the only program that I know out there, okay, that gives you 100% profit. Believe me, I've been in the MLMs. I've been in the network marketing where you sell trinkets for pennies on the dollar. This is the only thing that I've found. And that's why I said it checked off my boxes. The only thing that I have found, it's a program that you do not have to create, okay? But when you make a sale, you make 100% profit. There's just nothing out there like that, guys. There's no upline, no downline. Nobody gets a cut. When you make a sale, you make 100% profit. Now, here's a little overview of the audience engine, let's call it. Step two. If you see there, we have Facebook, we have YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. Okay. Now, when you first get into the program, it's suggested that you pick one. Okay. Whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're at, whatever you want to do, you pick one platform and you master that platform, and then you move on. Okay. So like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years, just about 2 years. So I use just about all of social media. Okay. Right now I'm broadcasting on YouTube and on Instagram simultaneously. Okay. I would do it on TikTok as well, but they don't allow it. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Welcome. Guys, let me know where you're coming from when you come in. I'd appreciate it. Let me know. I'm from Pennsylvania, real dinky little town in Pennsylvania. But if you notice, the medium, what we do, I think I touched on this earlier, 7 to 60-second short form videos. Okay. And it doesn't have to be anything. You don't have to put your face out there if you don't want. If you look at my Instagram post or my YouTube post or whatever, some of my videos, guys, I'm working on my truck. I'm, making a sandwich. I'm getting a cup of coffee, and I just have letters or words across the top. And I have one that I think I'm taking garbage out of my side-by-side, garbage cans, and I have over 270,000 views on, and hundreds of people asking for information. And it's been great. Okay. But it took me 10 seconds to film that, and maybe, 5-10 minutes to edit it. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, the method, learn to use free high traffic ad platforms. No paid ads required. Like I said, you don't need to do those Facebook ad garbage. I was there. I did that, and I lost my shirt. Zuckerberg he's a thief. He just takes and takes and takes and takes. The ad spend in Facebook was terrible. I made money, but my ad spend took all that money away. Now the results. Viewers click your link and land seamlessly in your automated capture page. Okay. That's why I said, for instance, that ticker going across the top, that is my link. If you put that link in your browser and enter your email address, okay, I will send you a free blueprint about this program. Doesn't cost you anything. No, I'm not charging a dime. Okay. I'm giving you the opportunity to take a look at this program that's changed my life. Also, I have a QR code up there on my top right. You can actually take a picture of that or open your camera on your phone, and it'll scan that and it'll go right to my link or right to my page. And that's all it is, guys. You just put your email address in. I send you a free blueprint. You can look over, see what it's about. If you have any questions, you reply to that email. I check those emails every day. As a matter of fact, I think I even put my phone number in. If you'd rather talk, hear somebody's voice to know that they're real, whatever you want to do. I mean, I've come from different programs where, I'm sorry, but I hate to use the word, but I mean, they ghosted me for one thing. They weren't as honest as they should have been. Let's just put it that way. I don't like to put anybody down or, other programs or whatever. I'm just saying that I like to be as transparent as I possibly can, give you every bit of information that you need, every bit of information that you want before you make that choice. Okay. This isn't for everybody. Okay. If you're looking for a get rich quick, this is not for you. Okay. This takes work. Like I said, it's 2 hours a day. And it's earned income activity, not just sitting scrolling. Okay. It's 2 hours of earned income activity. All right. It's not, we do not guarantee any income. Okay. Because we don't know what people are going to do. We don't know how they're going to work. But let me just tell you guys, I would not be doing this for 2 years now, almost 2 years, if I wasn't making out pretty well doing it. Okay, let's just say that. Step 3. Now, this is one of the things that just still amazes me. The automation machine. I'll let my Instagram feed catch up here a second. There we go. The automation machine. This is the one that where most people are making their money, guys. Okay, because like this is after you work your 2 hour work day. Okay, you're laying the foundation with those 2 hours. Okay, once somebody gets your information, in other words, like that banner up there, when you put that my link into your browser, you enter your email address. All right. That's what kicks on my automation, because my automation is automatically going to send you the free blueprint. Okay. And every day after that, you're going to be getting an email from me. Okay. A newsletter. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Whatever. Pictures of my family. Just emails. If you decide that you don't want this, if this isn't for you, just unsubscribe to the emails. I don't want to send them to people that aren't going to open them. Okay. And by the way, real quick, when you put your email address in, make sure you check your inbox. Okay. Because a lot of times it's a business email. Google sends them to the junk folders, the promotions folder, or the spam folder. Okay. So if you don't see my email within a few minutes in your inbox, check those other folders and mark it as not junk. Okay. Or you can just send me you can reply to the email and say, hey, I got it. Hey, Don, I got it. Whatever. Okay. That way my emails will go into your inbox. All right. Instead of you having to search for them. Okay. The automation, very, very simply, like I said, when you put your email address in at that link above, my automation simply sends you an email right away with the blueprint, with all the information in right away. Okay. Every day, the nurture sequence, every day it sends you an email. Okay. Emails build trust. Okay. It's hard for me to contact every single person that I've contacted that I know in this business, thousands of people. Okay. The emails, I can contact everybody at the same time. Okay. If any of those people, any of you guys have questions, you email me back. I've had some people call me, WhatsApp, whatever. Okay. I'm available. Okay. I have nothing to hide. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. The passive conversions, sales are generated 24/7. This system works while you live your life. You even earn at 2 a.m. while you're sleeping. No monthly expenses to run it. It's all included, guys. It's all included. That's why we have people in our community. Hey, David, welcome in. Welcome in. We have people that are in our community that make money while they're asleep. I've made money. My first sale that I ever had, okay? Like I said, back then it was $900 was the highest level. A few weeks after I got in, I woke up, looked at my phone, PayPal, said, congratulations, $900. And it blew my mind. And from then on, after that first sale, from then on, it's been 100% profit ever since. Okay. So yes, people while they're golfing, while they're at church. And here are the 5 products, the 5 programs. Okay. The Launchpad, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, Legacy Builders Program, and the best value, the most popular, is the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. Okay, now let me explain these. First of all, $1, $3, $6, $9, and $1,400. It doesn't matter where you come into the program, which level you choose, okay? There are payment plans at each level, okay? This program was designed so that anybody at any income level could afford it. So in other words, if you come in at the Launchpad, $100, okay, you can make payments of $25 a month, all right? Anybody can afford $25 a month. You come in at what you want to make, quite simply, okay? So in other words, if you come into the $100 level, when you make a sale of $100, you'll make $100. If you come in at the $300 level, if you make a sale of $100 or $300, you get 100% of that amount. If you come in at $600, okay, if you make a sale of $1, $3, or $6, you make 100% profit of that amount. $900, or you see where I'm going here. If you come in at the $900 level and you make a sale of $100, $300, $600, or $900, you make 100% profit of that amount. Now, the $1,400 bundle pack, this is why it's the most popular. Now we have an English version and a Spanish version. When you make a sale of $1, $3, $6, $9, or the bundle pack in English or Spanish, you make 100% of that amount, okay? Which is 10 income streams with 1 investment. Yeah, like I said, there are payments for each one, okay? But it's a one-time investment. And you get everything. You get the automation. You get the websites. You get everything. E-learning digital program. I like to call it the two-hour business in a box, guys. The business in a box. Everything is included in it. All right. I'd like you to just take a look at something here. Just imagine this, guys. 6 customers a month at $1,400. You make $1,400 sale, 6 of them in 1 month, which is not hard, okay? $100K a year with just 6 customers a month. I'm not guaranteeing it, guys. I'm telling you it's more than doable, okay? More than doable. That's 72 customers in a year. That's $100,800 a month. What about if you just did 1 sale a month to start out? How would $1,400 a month change your situation? How would it help? Would it pay your mortgage? Mortgage and a car payment, maybe? I don't know. But guys, it's a one-time investment. After that, you're in profit mode. So whatever you make, you're making 100% profit. So even if it's $900 every couple of weeks, or $900 a week, or $900 a day, I mean, just imagine, guys, what you can do. So like I said, very simply, I'm going to get off of here. If any of you have any questions, okay, first of all, that banner up above, click on that banner. I'm sorry, you can't click on it. It's not clickable. Put that banner or put that website up there in your browser, enter your email address. I will send you the free blueprint. Doesn't cost you anything. Once you get it, you can unsubscribe from the email, whatever. It's not for everyone, okay? But give yourself some grace. Give yourself the opportunity just to look at this, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, okay? I'm going to hold on here for a second so you can get that. If you want to try to screenshot your page or whatever, so you can have that that link there, just put that link in your browser, enter your email address, and you will have that free blueprint within a few minutes. Okay. So, and when you get that, like I said, check your promotions folder, your junk folder, your spam folder. If it's not in your inbox, then mark it that it's not junk. If you want to send me, if you want to reply to me, say, hey, Don, I got it. Great. Okay. Or if you have any questions, reply to that email. Okay. And also, I have another newsletter that I have coming out, and I know all of them don't have my number on it, my phone number, but the new one will have my phone number on there. And I may start putting it here on the slides as well, because I want you guys to be able to reach me. Okay. And for some reason, people are saying that the emails aren't working properly or whatever, but I think they're not checking their other folders. You have to check your promotions folder, your junk folder, and your spam folder. Okay. When you do that, most normally, because it's a business email, that's where they end up. Okay. But when you mark it as not junk, or you send me a reply, then they'll start going in your inbox. Okay. So yeah, guys, just look at this slide. Imagine. Okay. Just imagine even one sale a month, $1,400. Okay. To get started. If you get in a $1,400 program, you have 10 income streams, 1, 3, 6, 9, or 14, Spanish or English. So you only need one sale to get your investment back, and then you're 100% profit after that. Okay. So I don't know what your needs are. I don't know where you're at financially, what your goals are as far as retirement, but I guarantee a lot of the people that I've talked to in the factory that I was, $1,400 a month, that would be enough to help them supplement their retirement. Okay. I'm not talking, 6 sales. I'm talking one sale of $1,400 a month would help them supplement their retirement. And yeah, that'd be great. But, I want more. I want more. I'm sure everybody does. Okay. I'm looking at, 6 customers a month. That's doable. That's more than doable, guys. But I'm going to get off of here. Thank you guys for being on. Like I said, check out that link, put it in your browser, enter your email address. I will get you the free blueprint, and I will talk to y'all later. Hope you have a blessed weekend. Enjoy your church services tomorrow if you're a follower, which I pray you are. And God bless. Have a great night.